really crispy sweet potato fries. And I have a top tip that is going to change your life if you haven't already come across it or probably putting it in one of your cookbooks already. Corn flour or cornstarch, okay?
Yeah.
This is what's going to give you really crispy sweet potatoes. If you've made sweet potato fries and they've been miserable, soggy, and just haven't gone crisp in the oven, what you're going to do is add a little cornstarch. It coats the fries. It gives them a little kind of a buffer, and it kind of helps to dry out the moisture and leaves you with crispy, crunchy fries that are absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to season this up, salt and pepper. You could go any spice here. If you have a nice Cajun rub or a Cajun spice that you like, stick it in here as well. You're going to toss that through so that it gets completely coated in the cornstarch. I have an aversion to touching cornstarch because it kind of gives me that chalkboard, nails on chalkboard moment, but that's just me.
But it works. I do that with pumpkin fries too, like hard squash fries. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just a horrible feeling. Anyway, this goes into the oven, get them nice and crispy. And I don't know if you can hear this over Zoom, but there's a crisp, there's a crunchiness, there's a beautiful, you can see they're not soggy. They're really crispy and crunchy. And
now you can hear them dropping on the pan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're after, and that's what the cornstarch does here. So it really does make a difference. We have to make up our hot sauce, or our sauce that's going to coat the chicken. So in this little pot, I've got some melted butter, and I've got some smoked paprika. We're going to add to that a little bit of honey, which is melted down as well. I'm also going to season it up with some salt and pepper. But the key ingredient here, of course, is the ratio of hot sauce to butter, because you got to make it super spicy, but super luscious and indulgent as well. So our hot sauce goes in. You're going to bring that up to a nice steady simmer, and it's going to simmer away just until it thickens and reduces ever so slightly. And when it has, you get left with something that looks glossy and gorgeous and red and ridiculously good like that. I absolutely love spatchcocking chicken because it is one of the easiest ways to treat your bird. So if you get a nice, lovely free-range bird like this, this is not something to be scared of. It's something that you really should learn to do in the kitchen because it's a handy one to have, because this is the quickest way you will roast a bird.
We do it a lot.
You can do this with the kitchen shears, but all I'm going to do is run the knife on one side of it here and then use the knife to do it on exactly the same. Flip the bird and do it right down the backbone here. So the key thing here is that this backbone should not be thrown away. This backbone is the source of all flavor. You're going to roast it.
Of course. Yeah.
Right. What you're going to do now, flip the bird over. We're going to take the heel of our hand. You're going to place that right down in the breastbone here and give that a good smash to make sure that this bird is nice and flat. Now, if you're doing this on a barbecue, you could put skewers across, and that means you've got something you can literally lift onto your roasting tray. So very handy from that perspective. And then what we're going to do is once you have...
I just want to mention the whole point of this is more even cooking and a quicker cook time.
Absolutely. And if you are a time-strapped family, this is the way to treat your roast bird, because you're not going to have to wait like an hour and a bit. You've literally got something that's going to cook in about 45, 50 minutes. So it's really, really simple. Now, we're going to take up some of that hot sauce. You're going to slather it over the bird, and you're going to get really gorgeous action all the way here. So the key thing is to get this completely coated. And you can do that with a spoon or just grab up a little pastry brush, and you're going to pop it all the way over here and get your bird nicely coated. Season that up with some sea salt and some black pepper, and then this is going to go into the oven, and it's going to roast off just until it goes crispy and golden here. Don't add too much hot sauce, because otherwise it doesn't have the opportunity to go nice and crisp, but it's going to cook off at about 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes or 50 minutes, just until it's crisp and golden. But keep your eye on it. Don't just listen to my cooking times. Every oven varies, so use what you have to hand. But really important at this point to give your hands a very good wash.
That is such good advice, because so many people rarely check that their ovens are running to the correct temperature. Great tip.
Right. When it comes to serving, we've got our chicken, we've got our sweet potato fries, but the last little thing that I like to serve alongside this is a very simple share salad, and that is some gem lettuce that's been cut up, some blue cheese, some nice hunks of celery and everything, and last little touches are this gorgeous blue cheese dressing, which I'm just going to drizzle in nice big globs. Globs? I think that's the word now. Right over your salad. Season it with the last little bit of black pepper. And then lastly, you take a little bit of that hot sauce and just pour it over your chicken. This is a winner chicken dinner every time.
Winner chicken dinner. You guys should grab a copy of Everyday Cook today. It is available now. I highly recommend it.